Most people lose before they even begin. They hesitate. They overthink. And in that hesitation, power slips away. But the powerful, they act. They move fast. They strike first. Boldness is not a choice. It's a necessity. In the game of power, if you don't move boldly, you get moved. If you don't act like you belong, you get ignored. This is not a world that rewards the timid. It rewards those who step forward without waiting. This is Law 28 of the 48 Laws of Power. Enter action with boldness. Hesitation is weakness. Doubt is a crack in the armor. In the game of power, uncertainty is poison. The world doesn't wait for the timid. It rewards the bold, the brave, the ones who act before the door even opens. The moment you hesitate, others see it. They feel it. They take it as permission to challenge you, question you, or ignore you. But when you act with confidence, with fire, with certainty, even if you're wrong, people follow. Because the bold don't ask for permission. They don't wait to be invited in. They walk straight in and own the moment. Hesitation invites resistance. Boldness creates momentum. Even if your plan isn't perfect, the boldness behind it makes others believe. Confidence is louder than facts. Passion is stronger than caution. And power belongs to those who make others react to them. Think about it. A room full of people. No one knows what to do. Then one person steps forward and speaks with fire. Immediately, they lead. Not because they're right, but because they were first, because they moved with certainty, because they were bold. Alexander the Great understood this. He didn't wait for perfect odds. He didn't wait for the numbers. He crossed into Persia with fewer men and less support than his enemies, but his belief was unshakable. He rode into every battle like he had already won. That kind of boldness made his enemies fear him before the fight even started. It made his soldiers believe they were part of something unstoppable. And Joan of Arc, a teenage girl with no royal title, no military background, no permission. But she walked into the courts of kings and declared her mission. She spoke with the voice of destiny. She didn't ask. She commanded. And they listened. Because boldness, when it's real, shakes the ground. People follow not because they understand it, but because they feel it. Steve Jobs used the same law. He didn't just present technology. He presented a future. He didn't speak softly. He declared. He pointed and said, "This is where we're going." And people believed him. Not because they had proof, but because he made them feel like it was inevitable. That's the power of boldness. It creates belief before results even arrive. Boldness puts others on the defensive. It steals their time to think. It forces them to adjust to your rhythm. And in power, rhythm is everything. The bold set the tempo. The timid try to keep up. This law isn't about being reckless. It's not about blind risk. It's about walking into uncertainty like you were born there. It's about choosing to lead the moment instead of waiting to be invited into it. The powerful don't wait, they act. They speak. They move. And by moving, they create the space they want. Most people waste their lives overthinking, overplanning, asking for signs, asking for approval. But power doesn't belong to those who wait. It belongs to those who dare. The ones who step forward before it feels safe. The ones who move with clarity even when the path isn't clear. And even if the bold fail, they fail in motion. They learn faster. They recover faster. They adapt while others are still frozen. Boldness breaks patterns. It creates momentum. It builds presence. People notice those who move like they cannot be stopped. So the next time you feel hesitation creeping in, tell it. Don't feed it. Replace it with action. Speak even if your voice shakes. Move even if you're unsure. Because power doesn't belong to the smartest or the most prepared. It belongs to those who act like they already own the outcome. Be bold in speech, bold in vision. bold in movement, and the world will move for you.